the medicine woman.
Hi guys, it's Asha Lavide, your medicine woman here, and this video is going to be discussing how echo chambering can help protect you from triggers and heal your PTSD. So echo chambering is basically, the definition is creating a space where you're surrounded by like-minded individuals who reinforce shared perspectives. So you can use this as a coping mechanism to protect yourself from possible stressful or triggering interactions. So I will say that it is common in trauma recovery spaces. It may not necessarily be called echo chambering, and support groups and even online communities. And I think that it's something that should be practiced, and it's something you should seek out and look for. If you subscribe as well, you will find a community of people here. But if you subscribe to my Patreon, I have a group chat of people called, like myself, called Are You a Child of the Shadow? Basically, people who have gone through stigmatization, who have severe trauma, and it will be a community. And I will be writing affirmations and giving people support there, and we can support each other and build community. But if that's not something you're interested in, that's fine. Overall, even if it's not me, even if it's Reddit or whatever, I don't use Reddit, so I don't know how toxic it is. I don't know how bad it is. But if it's other online forums or rehab facilities or all that kind of stuff, those kind of treatments where like communal therapy, I would say, or communal, just overall community is kind of just like prioritized. I think it's something that will help you overall. So these are what I think the benefits of echo chambering for CPTSD survivors are. So I think it creates a safe space for you to kind of process your trauma without external invalidation. And it's something that we constantly experience a lot because people do not understand what it's like to be affected by CPTSD and how dysregulation can overall ruin your life. So when you have like-minded people who have gone through the same traumas, who have similar experiences as you, there's no one to kind of tell you what your life has been and how it's unaffected from you, how it's been affecting you. So overall, you won't have anyone telling you how your experience are like, because if you don't have CPTSD or a certain amount of trauma, there are people who would just not get it. And if you discuss it with them, they will just invalidate you. One thing Heidi Priest says, the CPTSD crappy childhood fairy, is the the talking about trauma or talking about it doesn't necessarily always help you. It is something that may actually hinder your progress or hinder your overall success as it pertains to overcoming dysregulation. So being going on the point that I've said, reducing exposure for triggering or harmful environments will definitely do you good. So toxic family, abusive relationships, invalidation, social circles, even things that could possibly trigger you, like things that are very indicative and very similar to your traumas and all that kind of stuff, will definitely help you. So it will provide you the emotional validation that is needed and the emotional understanding that will kind of like make your experience something not that is not like a joke, that is not like not real, the way other people will make you feel like it's not real. It also encourages you to protect yourself. I always say that with CPTSD, the best thing you can do is protect yourself. You need to protect yourself from harm, you need to protect yourself from triggers, and you need to protect yourself sometimes from yourself. And if you are echo chambering yourself from people who want you to talk about it before you're ready, people overall who want to kind of rush the process of your healing, or people who want to invalidate the process of your healing, you will benefit severely is not the word. You will benefit well. I don't know, my vocabulary sometimes is off. You will benefit properly from echo chambering. So before I kind of, people are obviously going to go in this video and be like, echo chambering is toxic, what's it called? I will discuss the correlation that echo chambering has with conservatism, which is not allowed here. So, political conservatism has related echo chambering to kind of reinforcing traditional beliefs and resisting change. So, this is kind of what we kind of associate with echo chambering, and we kind of, sorry, this is kind of what we associate with echo chambering, and we associate with the title itself. And I just want to distinguish that with these things, with conservatism, these people are not doing it to protect themselves. They're doing it to kind of like shield themselves from the experiences of other people and avoid empathy and avoid overall just like making changes to kind of help other people. So, with social media and algorithms and all this kind of stuff, it will make it harder for them as well to see other people's point of views, see where other people are coming from, and overall just like be it will make it harder for them to see other people's point of views, and overall just like see what other people are going through. Like maybe people who hate immigrants for something, they don't understand what immigrants have to go through. So overall, like the echo chambering is a disservice not only to them, but to the people who they live in countries with and share communities with overall. So that's basically the distinguishing factor between those two different types of echo chambering. Overall, I'd say another point is like not allowing your advocacy or your relationships with other people affect your CPTSD and how you can echo chamber in a way that isn't toxic to them. So if you want to support certain movements, for example, with the Palestinian movement, a huge part of it and a huge part of why it was triggering for me is they would be very graphic videos of children being harmed, and for me that is not something that sat well with me. So I don't know if you've seen these kind of posts about whether it's Congo or Palestine, and it would be like certain infographics, so just very like what's it called, things that give like cute facts, not even cute, I don't want to say cute because it's not a cute situation, like it's genocide, giving like little facts and little what's it called about, those are the kind of things that I would prefer to share than to share those kind of things and to kind of watch those things, because I feel like people feel like, oh, you need to see this for it to happen. I think maybe not for people like us who have that empathy. Maybe the people who just don't care about issues like that need to see it happening as it is. But for those of us, if you tell me that, oh, your country or what's it called is going through this, I will believe you. So for me, it just felt like it was completely unnecessary for me to do and not necessarily like something that my advocacy needed, if that makes sense. So for me, it wasn't the kind of thing I wanted to repost or share, and I would actually mute the people's stories or like almost block certain people who would post that just to protect myself. And it was not echo chambering in the way where I was like, oh, I don't want to discuss this issue, or I don't want to do the things that this issue's like what's it called? Do the things this issues are kind of like campaigning for it to kind of make it better. But it was a situation where I had to protect myself and I had to make sure that these triggers were not like making me want to jump out of my window. So overall, there are ways you can protect yourself without harming other people. And I would say I think that's the end of the video. I think I'm ending the video quite early because I want to my laptop to die or my camera, whatever I'm using. Yeah, I'm using my laptop to record. That's okay. So at the end of the day, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment any of your thoughts, comment if any of this was helpful. Actually, I wish the video was longer, but unfortunately, I'm scared that this what I'm using to record it will die. And I hope that you got something from the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to my Patreon as well to kind of get more information on topics like this, and you can support me there as well and join a community of like-minded people. And thank you so much for watching, and make sure to comment pink hearts or pink stuff under the comments if you made it this far. Thank you. It's Asha Lovely Day telling you and instructing you to have a lovely day. I love you.